Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back again with the message that you need to hear right now. So before I got started, this no need to worry card kind of fell out. So I felt like this is going to be the basis of the reading today. I feel like a lot of you guys are worried and stressed right now. You just don't know what's next. I feel that a lot of you have been going through these rapid transformations, a lot of awakenings, and you can barely recognize yourself and the course that your life is taking. But your angels really want you guys to know that you're doing a great job and there's really nothing to worry about. Also, a lot of you guys are highly sensitive. You're going through awakenings. We just had a full moon. Doesn't matter when you get to this reading, but if you found this reading right when I posted it, we just went through a full moon and you could be feeling a lot of that energy. A lot of you guys are empaths, you're healers, and you feel other people's anxiety as well. Like a lot of times I'll have a lot of anxiety or I'll feel down and then I'll get a phone call. So be careful sometimes who you spend your time with when you guys are in a highly sensitive state. Not that it's anybody else's fault, because I feel at times we may not be in the best state as well, but a lot of you may find yourself in a hermit mode right now because of all the transformations you're going through, just worrying about the course of your future. But I'm actually hearing for you guys that your transformation is almost complete. Of course, we never stop transforming, but there is definitely a rapid transformation that has been going on collectively the last year or two. I feel a lot of you guys can relate, whether or not you're on my main channel or you found this video through some other source. There's been a lot of intense energies going on and the world is changing very rapidly. And I feel a lot of you guys are awakening to your true potential, your true purpose. And a lot of you had to go through a lot of tower moments, a lot of reality checks, a lot of grounding situations. So your angels made sure you made the right decisions to get you where you need to be. I feel like everybody needs to go through a phase in life where they're like this Queen of Swords energy, where they realize some people don't change, some people can't be trusted, some people are not allowed to come with you where you're going, some people are just unable to have any accountability. And a lot of you may feel like you had a high dose of these types of people around you, but number one, you are my light workers and my healers. And number two, a lot of you are just so loving and empathetic that you try to take a lot of people with you, but then you realize why you can't fly is because you got all this heavy energy on your wings. So I feel a lot of you just shedding and shedding and shedding and shedding. A lot of you may be feeling aches and pains. Of course, if you are feeling sick, please go to a doctor. I am not a medical professional, but I'm feeling like a lot of you guys who have been getting like, you know, your health checkup and your health is fine. Like you just been feeling tired, achy, worn out. All of this energy is you guys transforming, especially a lot of you guys cutting off a lot of toxic energies, especially narcissistic energies. It's going to take some time for you guys to heal from that. I remember the biggest disappointment I had is when I just cut people off and I'm like, okay, I want to feel better. And of course, initially I do, but there's always like this energy of people tugging or energy of like me dreaming about people, or some nights I'm still up all night. And that's why a lot of you still need to commonly practice cord cutting, cleansing your energy, just good spiritual hygiene, just get into a routine of doing that like every morning, every night, and soon it'll be second nature. Like I make sure to shower or bathe myself and get out in nature and just cleanse my energy, sage. I also use my Subliminals, my Subliminal channel. I don't upload on there as much, but I can link it below. Some of you guys use that channel, but I have one for divine protection, and I just like to play it because sounds can also clear out the energy too if some of you can't sage. Because I know when I used to live with my parents, my dad would get really mad at me when I saged, or even now I have neighbors that sometimes think that I'm smoking cigarettes and pot and tell my landlord, but neighbors upstairs. But anyway, you know, I can't wait, but sometimes I'll still sage, but I still always try to work around it and find different ways because good spiritual hygiene is like so important. A lot of you guys just have a lot of eyes on you and a lot of energy that you guys are absorbing. So just know sometimes all this craziness, depression, madness, anxiety, some of it's not even you, and some of it is you, because a lot of you just don't know like what direction you're turning to. But if you're watching this right now, a lot of energy you're feeling is also other people's energy, especially because you are going through this huge transformation. And I feel that you're shifting so fast that even the energies of people that were once attached to you can't latch onto anymore. And it's just like a crazy time period right now to be alive, especially I feel astrologically and also spiritually. I feel like right now is a big time period where a lot of light workers, a lot of healers coming down, and we're shifting the planet. And I don't like to get woo-woo with it, but I feel like sometimes we got to go through this logical, tough time period of seeing things as they are and seeing things at their worst so that we can also see things for its true potential, and also know what to do as far as leading ourselves to our best potential and the people around us, no matter what line of work that you guys are in. Because like I always say, you could be a light worker and healer. You don't have to be on YouTube. You can just be in your community, your family, your town, just trying to elevate in the best way possible and get the best possible outcome. Oh yeah, we got let go and reconsider. Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of things in your life that you guys had to learn to let go of the last couple of months and years. And I feel that your angels are also helping you guys kind of reflect during this retrograde period, the past situations that you have gone through, or if you guys have got to this video at a later time, it doesn't matter. But right now, I do feel like a lot of you guys are kind of like reconsidering like the past situations you once thought were so terrible as divine intervention. Like, I feel that get more information. Yeah, this may be a very learning time period for you, and I feel that a lot of you are going through big happy changes, and yeah, and just a lot of forgiveness and healing. But there's just so much good stuff in the future. I feel like you guys are just like almost out of the mud here. Let's see what else is coming through. Using Amira's decks today. You guys can purchase it in my shop or on Amazon. You guys know I love this deck, but let's see what's going on here. Okay, we got family, karma, new love. Okay, so I do feel that a lot of you guys are also prepping for a divine union, a soulmate to come in. And I feel that with the family and karma, also a lot of what you guys are doing is just like looking back at your past patterns, your family history. Maybe some of you guys are mending some family relationships or just spending more time with family. Or some of you guys the opposite. You are taking time away from family to do healing. But I feel a lot of you are just kind of looking at things through forgiveness, through a new lens, so that you can heal in the best way possible. I just posted on my Instagram. You guys can follow me on there if you don't. Queen Alice Love. That on my Instagram story, sometimes I just post things that I like, and I post something that said like, heal so that you don't push away the people that God sent to help you. And it's true, because when you've gone through so much, sometimes you don't know who's trying to help you and who is trying to deceive you. And when you heal, you start to see things through a better mindset. I also feel that when you've gone through so much, you do have this like energy where you just are very much like, I like to call it like a dog, like a wounded animal cornered like type of energy. I know I've gone through this where I just like couldn't deal with anybody at certain points in my time. I had to heal a little bit because of all the trauma and all the bullshit that I've gone through. And sometimes you really truly can perceive things as worse than they are because of the things that you've gone through. And also on the opposite end, you can also be very forgiving and magical thinking if you don't heal some of these things that you've had in the past. Or some of you guys don't even know like that you deserve better if you don't heal from the things that you've witnessed and seen growing up, or something that has gone on ancestrally as well. Some of you guys are into that type of stuff. But I don't mean to educate you guys too much, but I want to do the reading. But I feel like all this matters. So a lot of you guys have been doing that type of work, or at least if you're just talking to a therapist, or even if you're reading up or listening to these type of readings, you're just kind of like, okay, yeah, like I could see how, I accepted that in my life, or I could see how this person was trying to help me and I didn't understand it at the time, or I could see why this painful situation was a helpful experience. Because I feel at times like we will take something that happened to us and we won't see at first why it happened, and it might make you spiral, overthink why. But I've learned also in my journey to stop asking why when things happen, and just kind of like, okay, well, that sucks, but let me just keep it moving, and then I can look back at it and be like, okay, now I see why, because the why is not always obvious. But also, I feel like you guys are definitely being prepped for a new love, and I feel you guys are also going to have a new love for yourself in your life. But you guys have been healing a whole lot of karma. You definitely kind of are healing yourselves, so you don't keep replaying the same old toxic story. And I also think that this is a big sign that a lot of you are just doing the healing, and your angels are very proud of you. And I feel that we got unknown person in, and a lot of you may have a new love coming in that you don't even know yet. So let's see. We got true love and work. A lot of you guys, through the harsh experiences that you've gone through, maybe in the past, like you had a different idea of the direction you wanted your life to go into, but through your experiences, you realized you had this new love for yourself and for your work, or you found passion through some of these painful experiences. You found purpose through some of these painful experiences that you've gone through. I know definitely for me, I realized that when things happen to me, it's not always because I'm a victim. It's actually because the angels are trying to show me something, and I try not to take too much offense looking back at certain things. I'm like, oh, you were just trying to show me something. You weren't just trying to like send me through the ringer. Or sometimes we tend to just like overreact because of past experiences we've gone through as well. We got short term and work, and then we have long distance. Yeah. Let's see what else we have going on here. I'm definitely hearing that song from Hercules, I Can Go to Distance. Like, I feel like you guys have such stamina, and I feel your angels want you to know that some of the things that happened to you, probably a lot of people could not handle that, or it would break them. But a lot of you guys use those experiences to transform yourself. Because I even feel when you guys were younger growing up, you kind of always had that feeling that you had a lot of potential and you were different from everybody else. You are my light workers and my healers, and you're meant to go places, and you're not meant to follow the same patterns as everybody else around you. You're meant to kind of break patterns and become something different. So I feel that a lot of you are moving in a way different direction, or have a way different mindset that a lot of people around you. Instead of being like, oh, where's my soul family, and a lot of times you're meant to kind of be the leader in the soul family that you have. I know that like back in the day when I first got on my spiritual journey, I read books, or even back when old school YouTube, when I old school use of tarot card or spirituality. Like I would watch videos and they made it sound like, oh, you're gonna meet your soul family. It's gonna be like, woohoo, you're gonna meet like a group of people and they're gonna accept you and it's just gonna be like, ooh, yeah, spiritual, yeah. But in all reality, that kind of sounds like the makings of a cult, you know? You're one of us, come with us. No, in all reality, we're all the same here, right? And we're all on a spiritual mission. It doesn't matter if you are awakened or unawakened. At the end of the day, if you have a higher calling, I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be teaching spirituality. Like higher callings exist in all different forms, in all different leaderships and all different lines of work. So the point I'm trying to say is that like when you go through all these awakenings and you learn, you realize that, oh, we're kind of just all the same here, just vibing. And a lot of you really do have a big destiny, but you are super humble about it now because of your experiences. So you know that. And also at the same time, a lot of you may be spending some time repairing some old relationships that you thought were relationships that you couldn't in the past. Like, and some of you guys are letting go of people that you always thought would be part of your life because you're seeing things through a new healed perspective, if that makes sense. We also have travel here, Beauty Queen and Ice King. Yeah. So I really feel a lot of you are manifesting a certain type of soulmate that is coming into your life. I feel that some of you may be manifesting travel as well, or a job or a situation that involves travel. And I also feel a lot of you are manifesting this life where you are on stage or you're being seen, you're being noticed, and that is part of your destiny. So I would say you're manifesting it, but it's more like you always felt like you were going to be moving in a certain direction, or you were meant for better things or bigger things. Like that's the reason why you're here listening to this reading instead of like just living life so mundanely the way you may have noticed some of your family members or some other people do. Like you guys are by people who are really into self-development and growth. So you are the ones that are going to be doing things, and you are the ones that are healing karma. So that may be the hardest work, but it's going to be the highest reward. You're not trying to take shortcuts in life. You're trying to do things the right way, and you can't shortcut the work. Like you guys have done the work to cut off people in situations, and you also did the work to cut off people in situations that are not doing the work. Because in all honesty, like I always tell you guys, you can have soulmates, but people have free will. And if you are seeing people around you not growing and not making the changes they need to, you either are learning to walk away from them or step aside until they do. And you guys are not doing this in a controlling way. You're doing this in a way by leading by example. I'm definitely seeing angel number 1222, especially if some of you guys do have soulmates in your life or someone that you already have your eyes on. Like you're realizing, okay, like if they're not acting right, all I gotta do is keep shining and being me. And they'll come forward when they're ready. I actually feel some of you guys may have met a new love as well. And this person may be acting kind of weird or strange or kind of cut you off. But I do feel that you guys have this energy where you trigger people into awakenings. And sometimes you don't realize how your energy kind of challenges people's karma or family karma even. Because if they meet someone like you who's awakened, who's free-spirited, who's doing things, and they never thought those things were possible, and they're following a more traditional path, they're looking at you like, wow, like, I believe my life the wrong way. Or a lot of people that you guys come into contact with may not have this type of knowledge, and you guys have this spiritual knowledge inside of you. It's not like, oh, I can read spiritual books all day long. No, this is something that you guys brought to this lifetime. Like you can have the practical knowledge, the books and the experiences, but there's also a spiritual knowledge and a light inside of you that awakens people. So you guys maybe are used to getting, triggered or having people triggered around you, I should say. We got Magician and Page of Wands. Okay, yeah, you guys are definitely manifesting people learning from you, people growing from you, especially past flings, family members, exes. You guys are doing a good job leading by example. And I feel that, yeah, there's definitely somebody here who has their eyes on you. So many pages here. Wow. Yeah, you guys don't really realize that the people that you guys meet and encounter, or maybe you do, are just simply people that are meant to learn from you. So I think that now you guys have this more fresh, healed mindset. You're not as offended when people act weird or kind of like get triggered or just like act immature. There's maybe a time that you really took things to heart, taking it personally as rejection or hurt. But in reality, look at all these pages. Like, it's like you guys are just on a whole different level. People meant to learn from you guys. And I see as well, we got the Knight of Swords here, and then we have Ace of Swords. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are just actively being this light and realizing that it's your choice you get to keep in your life. It's your choice you get to cut off. You're no longer letting like other people steer your life in the way that they want it to go. And you guys are doing a great job leading by example. Your angels are saying that. Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot of you guys have blocked a lot of people off in your life. You may be going through a hermit mode, and you're going to be led to a lot of stability because of this. But right now you're just saying keep up your strength, because there is a retrograde going on. And of course, if you get to this reading at a later time, you're being prepped for a huge opportunity that's probably coming after the retrograde. But you're just saying there's a lot of past energies wanting to come in and come back, but you probably feeling it or maybe even seeing evidence of it. But I feel that you energetically, these people wouldn't even be able to stay in your energy field. Like, that's how much you guys have grown. Sorry, the stuttering, guys. But yeah, I feel like you guys are headed towards your passion. And And I feel that you're not letting toxic people get in the way of what you came here to do. I feel like there are people that are heartbroken that you guys are just like in a better energy right now and doing you. I see like 3 to 4 energies hurting over you guys. But I feel that you are no longer waiting around for people to change. You're no longer making excuses for people, having this magical thinking about soulmates. If someone's not acting right, you're pushing forward. And this is what's going to lead you to the commitment that you guys want. And I feel that you guys also have been committed to your path. So you've been committed to your goals, your dreams. So whether it's your dream job or your dream relationship, this is what's coming. This is the year you guys are going to remember as like, yeah, I got my shit together that year and I really set myself on the right path possible. It's the year everything kind of came together. I feel that I channeled that message also on my angel number guide on Instagram. Yeah, you guys chose a new direction and you're learning to trust the universe and trust your decisions because you chose a new direction in your life. And sometimes you may second guess yourself because you don't get the results right away, but that's not how life works. I think that sometimes we are hardwired to want instant gratification, especially when it comes to the way that some people teach spirituality, like when it comes to law of attraction. I manifest my dream life overnight, or law of attraction, like, oh, you know, this person is just blocking your success, get rid of them, or this person's texting you, oh, send them back to evil eye and you'll be okay. Like, it's like things are a lot more complex to that. And when you're on a divinely orchestrated path, you have to trust that things are going to be worked behind the scenes and take as long as they need to. You know, whether you believe in God, your angels, like I believe that things are being prepared for a higher purpose, and you guys don't have all the control. Like there is a higher purpose here for the things that you guys are doing, and you guys also do have free will when it comes to who comes into your life and this and that. But when it comes to some of these other things that are being prepped for you behind the scenes, your angels are making sure it's coming in the best way possible. So what your angels want you to know is keep going towards your passion. I feel that you guys have encountered a lot of toxicities from other people. Yep, in the near future, I see the situation will improve. Yeah, so right now you could be going through a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, but your situation is confused. I'm hearing confusing. Okay, the situation is maybe you guys are confused right now, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people are confused about like law of attraction versus fate versus free will. And this is something I thought about a lot. But what I feel is though we have like certain life paths we can go in, and when we incarnate, we have choices that we can make. But I do feel like some people incarnate with a divinely orchestrated purpose, while some other people are working on some other karma. I feel as though a lot of you guys have your own personal karmas, you have your own personal relationships and things that you came here to do, but also a lot of you are in alignment, and it kind of like, what's the word I'm trying to say? It resonates with you guys when I say you're on a divinely orchestrated path. So when I say that, it means that like there are certain people in situations that are meant to come in a certain way, and there's certain jobs and situations and opportunities that are meant for you guys, and there's certain things that you're meant to be doing, and you're going to know those things or get those things when people are going to come into your life at the right timing. And there's no real way to predict it, because sometimes those people need some intervention in their life. Sometimes they need time to heal, and your angels are kind of setting up certain situations so that you can get it in the best way possible. So they want me to kind of explain it to you guys, because you're just like, okay, I'm manifesting, and that's what you're just saying. Like, you can manifest your ass off somebody that you really desire, but if they're not for you, we're not letting them through, number one. Number two, we'll probably let them through later on when you can see the truth about them, or we'll show you the honest to God truth about them so you stop manifesting them, or that we're prepping this person. We know that you like this person. We're prepping them behind the scenes. They're not ready yet. And when you're getting those type of signs, just got to keep moving. And I feel that you guys have been so committed to your path and your growth. Your angels are helping you behind the scenes. And yeah, let's see what else we have going on here. Possessiveness, opening up, to be continued. Yeah, I feel that a lot of you guys are doing a lot of healing. So you may be opening up to people on a different level. You may be, some of you guys create content as well, and you're just like showing a more vulnerable side of yourself. I also feel that some of you have a soulmate around you that may be opening up to you very soon. I feel with the possessed energy, it's actually more like the Four of Pentacles. You could have someone around you that that may have been very closed off to this relationship or this connection, but I actually feel that things are going to be moving forward because we have this Ace of Wands here. But you guys can trust that if somebody's just not coming in or coming towards you, your angels divinely orchestrated it that way. So I feel that you don't need to stress about it too much. We got the Queen of Swords there. Yep. And then we have Ace of Cups, and then we have Five of Swords. Death. Yeah. I just feel like a lot of you guys have dealt with these people and this Five of Swords energy because you guys are my powerhouses. And of course, you look good, you're shining, you're adored, and you're loved. And people feel like they got a Five of Swords you all the time. I always talk about this to make you feel like you got to lower yourself down. It's just because you guys trigger people because you are carrying yourself, you're successful, you look good. And the people that are interested in you romantically have learned these toxic habits of, oh, you know, when this person's not acting the way I want them to, I'm going to be toxic. I'm going to put them down. I'm going to Five of Swords them. You had a lot of people try to Five of Swords you, and I think you guys are realizing you are not the problem. You're shining, you're loving yourself, and you're not going backwards or lowering yourself down for any of your soulmates anymore. You entered this new chapter where you're seeing things clearly. You're like, this is what I want in a person. This is where I'm going. I'll be forgiving. I'll be understanding. But if you're getting in the way of what I'm doing, I'm going to have to temporarily cut you off or permanently cut you off. And you guys have kind of accepted that, okay, like they need to do the work and they will come back in my life when they need to. That way you're not wasting so much energy manifesting things that aren't for you. You're just feeling in alignment with your path right now. And I feel that a lot of you just are realizing that, you know, you're on this divinely orchestrated path. So there's no need to really worry. You guys deserve love. You got children there and stay optimistic. Yeah, you're just saying that you are going to have love in your life, but don't worry just because a lot of people on this planet are childish, you know? So that's what I see for you guys. Your angels are saying that trust that you are making the right decisions. If you cut somebody off or somebody left your life and you didn't chase them, you're making the right decision. You didn't do anything wrong. And that's what your angels really want you to know. I feel that you guys are in this new start. And I feel that with the Fool and the Lovers here, you guys are going to have your love life pick up as well. And I'll definitely do a reading more specifically about love because I definitely feel an energy there too as well. But we got the Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Yeah, and we got the Two of Cups. You guys had to go through a lot of transformations and you had to leave a lot of people behind. And I feel with the Justice card, and we also have Three of Swords. Yeah, trust that anyone you cut off, they deserved it. Don't ever look back and be like, oh my God, or someone left your life. Your angels made sure that that person was not in your life for a reason. Like, I feel like you guys are not second guessing yourself anymore, and you're not trying to change for other people, and you're not expecting people to change who are not showing you any evidence of that. You are being very logical and reasonable, and now you're ready to kind of get out there and get these new opportunities and even get commitment. So I feel like you're saying to be continued because you're just getting a sign right now. You are on the right path. Just keep moving forward. And as of right now, you are just doing a great job. That's what your angels are saying. We got control. We got brunette female, and we have dating. Yeah. Yeah, I feel as though a lot of you guys just like, what I'm hearing for you is that a lot of you guys are no longer letting other people influence your love life too, or your judgment. Like maybe some of you guys would let your friends kind of, you know, give you advice and follow it. You're following your own inner guidance. And I'm also hearing as well that maybe that's an aspect of yourself, or you guys resonate. You have brunette hair as well. That could be an aspect of yourself. But I'm also seeing that, yeah, you guys are matured in a sense where you're getting ready for a commitment. And your angels are saying as well, like, don't listen to other people's advices who don't have what you want, or people that would normally need your advice in love, because you guys probably have the best judgment when it comes to your own life now. And I'll see as well that you guys are your gifts are opening up more. And yeah, I just feel like your angels are saying, like, don't give up on love just because of all the childishness that's going on in the dating world and all the childish people out there. You learn that a lot of people just don't grow up, but that doesn't mean that's everybody. I do feel that you guys are becoming this ice queen in a good way, because you're also no longer trying to control people and change them either. You're just realizing that you gotta just do you and keep it hustling. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys who are still recovering from heartbreak, you need to know that the reason why like these people leave your life or try to hurt you on the way out is because you are already growing faster and quicker than them, and you're already on this higher level. And I'm not just saying that to boost your guys' ego, but when you start to see things energetically, you don't really get offended when things just fall off, because you're on this path of self-development and self-love. So it would make no sense that people would like you less because of it. No, it's just that they can't handle you shining in a different way, and that's not what love is. So you guys are shedding light of all the people that are not going to be able to handle you at your best, okay? So if some people chose to leave while you were loving yourself and on that self-love journey, that's the biggest sign that they're going to be the biggest one crying when you're up on stage, or they already felt like you were too good for them from the jump. And you may be surprised that who's still here after your transformation. And I'm just seeing for you guys that you're just no longer letting people get in the way of what you're here to do. You're maintaining your boundaries and you're being a good leader. And what your angels want you to know is that at the end of the day, even when you're a leader, sometimes you may feel like you have nobody to turn to, but you guys are working on cultivating at least healthy friendships and relationships in your life so that you do have some support. But at the end of the day, you're just saying you're the ones with the connection to the other side. So again, trust your gut. You'll know what's up. You'll know what's good. You'll know what's best for you. And that's what I'm seeing. Because again, a lot of page energy around you, but you guys are my teachers and my healers and my mentors, no matter what line of work that you're in. You deserve love, playfulness, and then we have attraction. Yeah. And when it comes to your love life, your angels are saying, just be playful with it, enjoy, don't overthink it. Because fate is going to bring you a divine union. Like, I keep telling you guys that, but that's just pretty much it. And I feel for some of you who may feel like you met that person already, I'm going to do a reading for you because I'm hearing that some of you guys may have felt like you met that person, or you have somebody you feel like you're meant to be in a divine union with, and your angels want you to get a reading about that, or get a reading about your love life, or what to do about that situation. So I may post that later this week. So I hope you guys like that message. Bye guys.